Hey guys, we have a little treat for everybody here at Threddit today. We made some fruit roll-up covered grapes and froze them, and now we're gonna bite into them so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Really easy to make. Cut the fruit roll-ups up into strips, wrap the grapes around, freeze them for a couple hours, and then enjoy. Oh, it's so cold.
Oh wow, it's very cold.
It's got the same texture of bacon.
Bacon.
We need some paper towels now.
You just lick it off your fingers. Trying to make the nastiest faces so you guys can hear all the gross sounds that you love.
It wasn't bad.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
If you don't like people eating in the microphone, you can fast forward to that. If you already listened, sorry.
What is wrong with you? Whatever.
I've never had an arm.
You guys saw that firsthand. With these. Okay, here.
Yeah.
All this stick of shit
Yeah,
I
all
made.
this shit's in my teeth now.
It's gonna stay there. Welcome back to another episode of Threddit.
How did I have brain freeze?
Yeah. So we've all been on some vacations in our lifetime. It's supposed to be a fun, happy place. Well, sometimes it doesn't go as planned, and we're here to expose those stories. And I'm Cody.
I'm Chris.
I'm Megan.
I'm Willow.
Do I have anything in my teeth? I'm gonna be like, and it's gonna be everywhere.
Okay, fine.
You're good.
Mine was really blue. I'm not like just blue as Smurf.
It's like that.
I think it's fine.
No, it looks great.
You do look great, Chris.
Thank you.
As always.
You know, I've been working out.
All right.
I haven't.
I was like, what?
Who's reading first today?
Wait. Vacations.
Yeah.
I'm like, what story are we on?
Starting with some vacation stories.
I'll read them first.
Go ahead, Cody. You seem
Alright.
very eager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very eager. All right. From Ask Reddit by Go Ahead, It Won't Break.
Nice.
All right. I went out to Vegas to meet up with a friend of mine. He was super enthusiastic about the idea. I got us a killer deal on a top of the line room, 5 stars. I flew, he lived much closer, so he decided to rent a car. He arrives, checks his credit card balance, and freaked out because his available credit was $500 less than he assumed it'd be. I told him that was the security hold they put on the card, and he'd get it back when he returned to the car. But A, he said he'd never heard of that, and B, assumed he'd spent $229 a day on a car and not the $29 a day he thought he'd be paying. This sent him into a wild, depressive tailspin. I told him to just call the credit card company and verify what the charge was for, but he refused and decided to mope instead, blaming me for his sudden financial peril. On our second full day, he saw an ad for an $8.95 prime rib dinner and wanted to go. I told him it was most likely an early bird deal, so we better get there early, but he dawdled and frittered around for no reason. Then we got to the place and the guy at the door said, no, that's the early bird and it's $14.95 after 4 p.m. He flipped out and stormed away. We got back to the room at 8 p.m. and he angrily went to bed. I said there was no way I'm going to freaking bed at 8 o'clock, and I was headed out to go have fun. I ended up winning $1,200 on a slot machine.
That's right.
The next morning, it's my birthday. The weather was immaculate, and I had $1,200 in my pocket. When I told him about my lucky streak, he got all mad and then proceeded to pout, sulk, yawn, and look at his watch every 5 minutes. After trying and failing to drag him around, I said, hey, you might as well get the fuck out. It's 3 p.m. and I'd like to salvage my last day here without you gunking it all up. He left and never even wished me a happy birthday. The next day, I was boarding my flight home, and he calls me. He said, hey, guess what? You were right. The car was only $29 a day. Isn't that funny? I said, hilarious, thanks, asshole. It ruined the friendship, and I haven't seen him since.
Damn. Yeah, he sounded a little crazy, a little too uptight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he told you, bro, chill out. Wait, just see what it does. It's just a hold. That happened to us before.
Oh yeah. They always put holds on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then extra fees at the end that they didn't want to stop.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to know where you can find an $8 prime rib.
Yeah,
That's a $15 one. Like, that seems really cheap. And this is in Vegas?
That's pretty good, I feel like.
That's, unless it was 2 decades ago, but yeah. I mean, sounds like a hell of a deal.
That's a great deal.
I mean, but basically that man just ruined his best friend's birthday trip. Hardcore.
Yeah.
I would be pissed. Those are not the type of people I want to vacation with.
No.
Or do trips with, nothing.
No.
You had one birthday trip and he fucked it all up.
And you went to Vegas?
With his frugal ass.
Yeah, like, you don't sound like a person who needs to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Gambling.
And if you're just going based off of your credit card balance, like, you should have planned better. This is your best friend's birthday trip.
Yeah.
You had probably a while to plan for it and to save up for it, and to just ruin it all because of money that you didn't,
Right.
you know.
Now the depression should come after he leaves Vegas.
Exactly.
Right.
All the money
Exactly.
Hold it
away.
in, bro.
Not just because you were mad about the rental car.
No, because you went into crippling debt.
He had $200. He could have still lived the rest of the trip. That's crazy. What are some comments?
Oh, so my favorite. This is my favorite part. Cocaine is the shit, said square ass bitch.
Did OP say anything else? Did anyone give him a hard time?
Nah, everybody's pretty much agreeing with OP.
Was this an asshole story?
No, this was just Ask Reddit.
Ask Reddit. Okay.
Yeah.
And what was he asking him again?
That's funny, I don't. It's just a story. It's not a question.
Well,
You know,
still-
you got a lot of
still-
like, he is a loser comments.
Yeah, he thought he is.
Yeah, he kind of seems like a loser.
Yeah, cocaine is a shit. That's.
What did he use at the beginning? Frigidity? Fritter. I like that.
It's like an English saying.
You fritter.
Isn't that in like a Pink Floyd song? Fritter and wasted days. Other
Do not know.
something English.
Alright. Well, that was a good one. Good find, Cody. Who's going next?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Right, we all thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys get prepared. My story is pretty long.
Okay.
It's good.
Strapping in.
Alright. From Am I the Asshole? Flat Blueberry 4469 wrote in, Am I the asshole for abandoning my daughter on vacation? My wife and I have always dreamed of celebrating our 40th anniversary with a luxurious vacation. Just the two of us. We're living the romance of our early years. We had it all planned out for years now, and we were excited beyond words. Enter our adult daughter, Jane. Jane and her husband got wind of our plans and promptly invited themselves and their 2 children, 9 female and 5 male, along. I originally put my foot down and told them this trip was just for us, which upset her some. But my wife was having a hard time saying no to Jane, as she is the youngest of our children and our only daughter. And she didn't want to hurt her feelings, so she reluctantly agreed to let them join. I wasn't thrilled about it at the time, but I wanted to make my family happy and knew my wife was also okay with the idea of a family trip. Even if she was heartbroken, we wouldn't get our romantic trip. We went along with it. The place we were originally going was not child-friendly, so we changed course and decided on an all-inclusive, family-friendly resort. We paid for the resort and our grandchildren's plane flights. Jane and her husband only had to pay for their own airfare. Here's where things get complicated. As the vacation got closer, I started having a change of heart. I realized that our 40th anniversary was a once-in-a-lifetime milestone, and I wanted to honor it in a way that was true to our original plans. My wife and I might not be able to afford a trip like this again for quite some time, and it's something we always wanted to do. So, without consulting anyone, I switched our tickets last minute to go to the romantic destination that my wife and I had originally planned for. I did not tell Jane or her husband. I didn't even tell my wife until the day before our flight left, which was the day before Jane's flight left for their vacation. It was an easy decision and I feel guilty about it, but I wanted our 40th anniversary to be the special, intimate celebration we had always hoped for. We called Jane after we landed to tell her she was extremely upset, to say the least. Seemed of the idea that we were going to look after our grandkids so she and her husband could have alone time. And now that I abandoned her, they would have to do it all themselves. I hung up on them when my son-in-law started shouting, and my wife and I enjoyed the rest of our trip. They came back the same day we did, but have not answered any of our texts, and Jane seems to be ignoring me. My wife told me that she vastly preferred our trip to the family trip we would have taken, but she still doesn't like how Jane is mad at us and wants me to apologize. I'm not sure I want to after learning Jane and her husband were using us for free babysitting and a free trip, but I feel like I should just do it to keep the peace. Am I the asshole for changing our trip destination last minute and leaving Jane and her family to fend for themselves?
I wouldn't say so.
It's a little.
That's something that you planned for a long time, and then they were just using you to where they could have their alone time. But that's what you initially wanted to do with your wife. You wanted to celebrate your anniversary and
Yeah, what year anniversary?
40th.
40th.
40. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
so
It's a long
I don't
time.
think the dad's the asshole. I think the daughter is, honestly.
I agree.
I mean, yeah. And then when it comes out that you were just planning on using them as babysitters so you could have a fun vacation.
Yeah.
Yep, sneaky
Like,
girl.
Yeah.
You thought you were gonna
Yeah,
pull
no.
one over.
Not on my 40th. Nuh-uh.
No, they deserve that. And honestly, Lee said they probably wouldn't be able to. They don't know when they could afford a trip like this again. So
Yeah.
it seems like they aren't doing. Like they sound like they're doing well,
Yeah.
but probably like not super well to take a romantic resort.
Yeah.
You know, again
Yeah.
for a while, and they deserve this. 40 years is one hell of a
That's a long
anniversary
time.
to hit. And like he said, it's a once in a lifetime thing, and the daughter shouldn't have tried to inject herself into that anyway. She should have let her parents have that time.
Yeah.
She sounds selfish as fuck.
For real. Yeah. I feel like a good daughter would have recognized the 40th milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, it's like you put your foot in there to get free babysitting and a fun vacation.
Yeah,
You still
and
haven't-
so nice. They paid for everything too.
Besides the airfare, yeah.
For the two adults.
Yeah.
Like honestly, that's freaking awesome. Oh, they
Yeah.
booked them a resort, paid for the kids' flights. All you had to do is buy your own.
And they still had the vacation?
Yeah.
They still were alright. They just didn't get a kid-free vacation.
Right.
So, what do you guys vote this? Do you think he's the asshole for doing this?
I do not.
No.
No.
I
No.
agree. I don't think so. My own question: do you think he should call and apologize to the daughter? Do you think he owes her that much?
No, I don't. I think she should be the one who apologized to him.
When did he cancel that? How much of a notice did he give them?
He didn't give them
He didn't.
notice.
Yeah, I mean,
He
he
didn't.
didn't cancel anything, but
No.
he canceled them going. But he never gave them a notice till
Oh,
they
wow.
left for
Yeah.
the flight,
Okay.
because they were always supposed to leave a day early, I guess.
Okay.
So then she found out
They
when.
booked a whole new trip with the daughter and the family. And
Because
just
they
let
were-
them do that one, and they went on the other one they were supposed to go on. Yeah.
I see.
So everybody still had a fun vacation.
Yeah.
They just didn't have a.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, so top comment by OK Smoke 1056. Not the asshole. What part of the 40th anniversary trip did your daughter and son-in-law not understand? Oh, boo freaking who. They wanted to spend time alone and designate the grandparents, to babysit on what should have been their special trip.
Yep.
If your daughter and son-in-law wanted alone time on a trip, they could have gone on a different trip and politely asked you and your wife to watch the kids while they were away. Not try and hijack your trip. Do not feel guilty, OP, not even for a second. You and your wife have done the parenting of your kids, and now it's time to start enjoying life as a couple again. Sure, you're parents and grandparents, but you're still a couple and deserve to enjoy falling in love with each other all over again with romantic trips that do not include your offspring or grandkids. Your daughter needs a swift kick of reality right in the tuchus.
I'm loving the vocabulary so
Yeah.
far.
She had the audacity to invite her family to your romantic weekend with the express purpose of securing babysitters so she could enjoy herself without any thought for her parents. The entitlement is mind-boggling. And I don't see any other comments from OP. There are a lot of good comments on here, but yeah,
40 years is a long time.
Yeah.
that is one hell of a long.
That's impressive.
All right, so I'm going to choose who's reading next.
Okay.
You go for
Pick
it.
a number 1 through 10. Whoever gets the closest. 5.
Well, since you picked 5, what you do is you divide it up.
I'm gonna say 6.
Top half.
Chris
is
got
another.
it.
Okay.
I'm ready to read.
Oh, good. Goody.
So I'm gonna take a link. It might be a little bit of a scary vibe on a vacation.
Okay.
Okay, it's just a little bit different out of the normal realm that we've got going on here.
I'm intrigued.
All right. So the title of this one, it's from No Stupid Questions by Complete Act 1388. What should I do about a maintenance man trying to get into our hotel room at 11 p.m.?
Oh, shit.
So, last night, my wife, 1-year-old daughter, and I were staying at the Element in Orlando on I-Drive. At around 11, we hear someone open our door and try to come in. For the layout to understand a little bit better, at the end of the hallway leading to our room, there is another door that is before a set of 5 doors. We are staying in one of those rooms. You need a key to get into that door as well. I hear that door open, and immediately that's when someone tried to come into our room. Fortunately, I had the secondary lock on that would stop the door unless you unlocked it from the inside. I have my gun and look through the peephole and ask, "Can I help you?" He responds with, "Maintenance." I then say no thank you, and he rushes away quickly and leaves, testing no other doors. I know this because a minute later I opened my door and the secondary door, and he was completely gone. He was wearing the company uniform, except he had on black gloves and had nothing in his hand or nearby to perform this maintenance. At this point, my wife is freaked out and calls the front desk, who seem very caught off guard and say that they test all the doors to make sure the key battery is not low, which I could understand, but what I can't understand is them testing it at 11 at night and only testing my door and no one else's. That seems like something you do before someone checks in or after they check out. When we then call the cops, and the manager is at the door with the one cop who came out, and she states that they have to test the doors before maintenance leaves at 10. So now I'm wondering why this guy didn't clock out an hour ago. At this point, the cop steps in the room and shuts the door to talk to us privately, and sends the manager back down and says he will speak with her if he needs to. When he's in the room, he asks what happened, and I let him know the situation, and he agrees with us that it is very strange and something doesn't sound right about this. But at this time, there is nothing he can really do except give us his advice. His advice was to make sure to not let this go and to call corporate. He did also say that the front desk woman was giving him different times every time he would ask about her when the maintenance men clocked out and did this lock check. He did ask us how much longer we had at our stay. We are leaving here in the morning, which he said was good. Is there a possibility there's something going on here in the hotel that the night shift is all in on? Is this just an over-exaggeration and I'm just being a Karen? Also, as a side note, in the morning, my wife did go down and have breakfast with herself and my daughter, and I wasn't there with them until they were about finished up. Could someone have thought she was staying here alone? When you go into the room, if you don't look into the closet where I have my one backpack, all you would see is just my wife and daughter stuff all out in the room. If you came in to make the bed, which they did, I'd love to know what anyone else thinks about this and what I should do, if anything.
Definitely report it. Make a report,
That's
which
weird.
I'm sure they would
That's
do.
really creepy.
Right?
Mhm.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying.
He definitely thought somebody was alone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that sounds like some weird hotel shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there was a single lady and a child.
Yeah.
They only went to that room, didn't check anything else. That's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately in today's world, I'm pretty sure that someone spotted them at breakfast or some other time by themselves and marked them, probably watched them go upstairs, found out where they were staying. There's probably an employee that works there that's in on it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Obviously, because she's telling the cop and them different times of like whenever maintenance is supposed to check things, and which doesn't make any sense to me. At 10 o'clock at night to even just check back then. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and to go into the room and
Especially
try
if
and
there's
feel
someone there.
sneaky like that.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's someone in the room,
Yeah.
you're still going to try and perform your maintenance at 11?
I get
Yeah,
pissed
what
off
kind
at
of
11 in the morning.
Maintenance, did they ever
Yeah.
say? What did he say?
No, he just said maintenance. And he said, no thank you, basically, and he just ran away.
Yeah.
And before he even got outside, he was gone.
Sketchy.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
But there is an update from OP here.
Oh.
Just talked to the front office, and they were confused. And it said that in the report, the lady that spoke to the officer wrote in her incident report that the maintenance man had the wrong room, and it was the room next to me that needed maintenance for their AC unit. And when I asked why they didn't go next door to perform maintenance, she had no answer for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, because he didn't check the room next to them. He really just
Yeah,
ran.
no, he didn't check anything. He
Yeah.
just
And aren't they even not supposed to be working that late? Didn't they say past 10 p.m.
Yeah.
they're usually out? So what was he doing?
What if he knocked on their door and it was the wrong door, like it says, and he went into the other room, but by the time they looked, he was gone, but he was in the other room fixing the AC.
possibly.
I mean, did they like definitely prove that this guy
Right.
even works there?
But he had to have ran in that room fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would take that long.
I mean, you had to. I mean, I would think you'd have heard the door close, at least. If he's at the door, and he's like, "No, thank you." He shut the door and opened the thing and come out, and he's already gone.
It was 11 o'clock at night. Maybe he was trying to be quiet.
Or maybe they could have heard the commotion next door and been ready to been like, no, over here, and then he just went right in. And also,
True.
sometimes when you're in shock or like you're afraid, your sense of like time and things around you like
Very
a little
true.
bit cloudy because you're a little freaked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And like, it could have been like 5-10 minutes gone by, but it felt like 1 or 2. You never know.
I think this person's full of shit.
What do you guys think? What is any top comments?
Well, I have one here. It says, former hotel manager here from sealed just in time. Former hotel manager here. I've worked at several hotels in various roles, some corporate hotels, some privately owned. At 6 hotels I've ever worked, maintenance will knock and announce themselves before entering, whether the room is occupied or not. If it is a corporate hotel, I would certainly write a letter about this. Also, if you get a survey, fill it out with this story. Something like this will definitely be seen by a general manager and will hopefully result in meaningful action being taken to prevent this in the future.
Interesting.
That's true. Maybe not. I would like to retract my previous statement. Maybe,
That they're
maybe
full
a
of
piece
shit.
on to something. Yeah.
What was the one? They knock and announce themselves before entering. He just opened the
Yeah.
door.
And
And it was locked.
Yeah.
Every hotel I've been at, dude.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything.
And if he didn't lock like the second lock on it,
Yeah.
he would have just came right,
Right.
in.
It's what he was hoping for.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Yeah, they were definitely pretty fun. I believe the story.
yeah, that does. Yeah, I believe him.
You know, one time we were on vacation and we had one of those rooms that have another door to it to another room where you can lock it.
Yeah.
But we got there really late and my mom she didn't lock it. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, a little kid comes busting in our room and it freaked us
Oh my
out.
gosh. It would freak me out, especially if I'm asleep and be
Yeah.
like, what the-
Who are you? You're
Right.
not one of us.
Yeah.
I have like
You're
6.
not
All right, Willow, it's your turn.
Okay, so this is from our travel, and it's by you, Farm Doll. It says, tell me your most embarrassing travel moments. I'll start. Another post-repressed embarrassing memory in my mind today, and the cringe wound feels fresh again. So I thought I'd share it with you all. We were staying in a luxury suite that had a personal room attendant who we met briefly when we arrived that afternoon. We were in a hurry to get out and explore, so we ditched our belongings in the room and headed out to sightsee. When we returned later that evening, we were shocked to find out that our luggage had been unpacked. For us, our toiletries were in the bathroom, neatly placed on his and her trays. Our clothes were hung and shoes carefully lined. And then the kicker here is my lingerie was splayed out on the bed, angled toward the door, with a trail of rose petals leading up to it and surrounding it, a plate of chocolate strawberries, and a bottle of champagne nearby. I had a few pieces of lingerie in my bag, so this one had been chosen. And the room attendant must have not noticed, but it had, and in parentheses it says, I'm rocking in fetal position as I write this, already been used. I was mortified. Needless to say, I could not look our male room attendant in the eye for the remainder of the stay. Tell me your embarrassing travel stories and let's wallow in our secondhand embarrassment stories together.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe they had a romance fee involved that she didn't realize she paid. Like, hey, I'll come and set this shit up.
Hey, like some of the things I can understand, but they use lingerie, that's next.
That's
yeah,
crazy,
like
yeah.
it was. Somebody laid it out and used it and was waiting.
And I wonder how she
Creepy.
knew it was used because like there must have been some
Stain or something.
or like
Yeah.
I'm just frittered.
do you think the male attendant wore it
I
or
don't
did
know.
he use it with another lady?
But my thing is that like it would still freak me out to be like, oh, I threw all of our stuff in here and then just walk into everything unpacked. Like,
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
I mean,
did
It
I
went
black
from-
out and unpack?
it went from me thinking it was like a really, really, really swanky hotel that just was like all about setting you up
Yeah.
to very mortified.
I couldn't deal with that either, especially like looking at the male attendant for the rest of the time. I'd just be like,
And she knew it was him.
It just says that
He's like
she
the
could.
only one.
He's the only one that had access. So
Was it a house or a hotel?
a suite. So they were in a luxury suite.
So probably a hotel.
Hotel.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that I wouldn't have gone right downstairs and been like, can I see the manager? Like I'm not a Karen, but also like
what is this?
that. And also I hope she like looked around and saw if there was any cameras or anything.
Hey, that's
Oh,
what I was
yeah.
saying. Absolutely
Because
check the
that's what I was thinking. What if he had some in there?
camera.
Yeah.
Like he's comfortable enough to wear your lingerie. What if he's watching you?
Do we know he was wearing it?
No,
Or he
it
just
just
said
says.
it
Okay, sorry.
It's just-
Okay,
it was
that's my
used.
own comment. I don't mean he was actually wearing it.
Because
He might have had a woman he was trying to impress.
He
Yeah.
might have brought a woman in and had her use
Yeah.
it and then set it all up for her and then
Yeah.
left. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't know why I keep saying he used it.
Yeah. It's still freaky to
with the
like.
cameras he set up, he took poses before he left.
Look at the lingerie. This woman left today.
And other people's
Yeah.
trying on them. That's wild.
Get this room ready with me and try on some Lingerie.
like a valet trying out cars.
I wonder how many people he's done that to, and none of them has said anything because they're all like just too scared or something.
I'm sure
Yeah.
people would be pretty quick to speak up on something.
I don't
like
know. Some people don't
Yeah.
want to be a bother or
Yeah.
don't want to cause a scene.
that. Maybe they're afraid.
I feel like
Yeah.
I would just, because it's already paid for, I would stay that night or, just find a different hotel in the morning. I
You
would
get your
definitely go.
refund.
I wouldn't feel comfortable like sleeping there.
If it's already paid for though, because they only refund it to like a certain
Sometimes they
extent.
don't if it's like that close.
Oh,
if you're
really?
there. Yeah. But if she went to them and was like, look, I know this guy used my lingerie. Like,
Yeah.
here it is. I didn't even wear this yet, and told them about it. That might be like the perfect out. That's what I would do at least, because I probably wouldn't stay there.
Just
either.
imagine him getting arrested or fired or something, walking out because of that though. Like just
Well, he deserves that.
Like
No,
contact.
yeah,
everyone should
In
know.
the
not
laundry.
cleaning the room in the lingerie or something.
You never know. Maybe it was cleaner that was on it. I don't know. That's gross though. Everything about it.
But there's no comments. There's just like stories like listed underneath it. Like there was one talking about where someone's like, oh, I had a similar incident in line, and once I was wearing a Union Jack t-shirt and some Americans asked me something about it and not understanding anyone else. It took forever to realize they were speaking English. I apologized, and eventually they looked at me like I was insane. It's not similar to this
Yeah,
story,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Where did they get rose petals from?
Chocolate
It's
covered
outside.
strawberries.
Yeah.
But that might be
Those
something
too.
that they offer. I bet they tell him to go in there and like certain places when you go there, they'll put like little cute
Yeah.
little towels made into an animal, rose petals. If they know you're there for like an anniversary or something, I bet it sounds like they like got the suite they got was like a love suite kind of. So I can understand some of the things, but I think he went a little above and beyond.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I
and he
never
went
knew
through
they
my
unpacked.
shit.
They don't.
I would be
unpack stuff.
pissed.
That's just creepy though. It reminds me of like the stories me and Cody watch on YouTube and stuff, and it's like scary stories, and it has like animated stuff with it, and it'll show like creepy people going up to the hotel, or like, people like there was one with a guy sleeping in the he had to pull over, and so he pulled over in a motel parking lot, and there was nobody there, like no cars at all, and so he just stayed there and he slept in his car. And then when he woke up, there was this big truck and these two dudes, and they were like trying to get him out of the car and like all this other stuff, like, but it's like supposed to be like scary short stories. And
Yeah.
there's multiple with like hotels and like people coming to the door and like the maintenance Chris had and stuff like this is creepy.
Yeah.
There was a hotel that I stayed at in Fayetteville. I won't say the name.
Okay.
It was really bad. And I don't think that they're all really bad. I think it was just a Fayetteville thing. So yeah, that's why I won't say the name. But so I go into the room and the AC had busted recently. It was a $40 room. Also, I'm gonna put that. And the AC had busted recently, and they got a new one. And instead of like refitting it in the hole, they just put it in the hole. So there was like
Yeah.
a huge gap
Oh my
that
gosh.
you could just see outside.
Oh, that creeped me out.
And then I went into the bathroom and the whole floor was soaked.
Wow.
So I don't know if that was the toilet or what, but yeah, I was like, you're not gonna leave me in this room. Because when I was working out of town,
They did not.
They didn't-
help
they
pay
did
for
not.
hotels.
Oh, they did.
no, they're like, you go out of
Oh,
town and you pay for
that
it, and
sucks.
we'll reimburse you for it.
Did they ever reimburse you for it?
Yeah, but and it was never
But
like
not even the full thing.
it was
You did
never the
not
full
get
amount.
full reimbursement.
they would give me a
Spend
set
money.
amount.
He would
Yeah.
wind up spending money out of pocket to work out of town for
They gave,
them.
and then they gave me like $30 a day. So
For
finding
food
one
and
for $40 a
Oh
night,
yeah.
I still had to pay $10 out of my pocket a night.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was the worst hotel I've ever stayed in.
It's just creepy to hear certain stories. So for like hotels or like if you stay in an Airbnb or guest house or something, I'm just nope.
I feel uncomfortable in all of them. Anywhere that's not my own house.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Absolutely.
too. I feel like
Yeah.
someone's watching me.
Yeah, but unless if I'm like by myself, I'm gonna feel like way worse about it. If I'm like with a group of friends or like something, I feel
That's
a
true.
lot better.
Yeah, very-
I've heard horror stories of like 6 girls getting a big house together and like certain doors being locked and people
God.
were staying in them or came out. There's this one girl, I actually know her, and she went and stayed with like 6 people, and there was
It's
like this
terrifying.
weird little underdoor, and when they were in the house, things kept getting moved around while they weren't there. And one of the girls woke up and saw a black shadow in their door frame, and they freaked out, and the person jetted out of the fucking house.
There was for sure a person.
Yeah, for sure. And the police didn't find them or anything, and they literally had PTSD and wouldn't even leave their house for months.
I don't blame them. That's like hearing stories about people that's live in attics or like basements or like
Oh my
these
gosh.
little spaces or something, and they're like,
Yeah, and
Like,
just
how-
come out
yeah.
and start missing, or you keep
Wasn't
hearing
that a story
sounds.
not too long ago about somebody that lived in someone's crawl space for like 5 years or something?
An attic. And they put cameras up, and that's when they finally learned that
Yeah.
they were in there.
Yeah.
because I know some people think like it's rats or something. Like I've heard stories about that, and no, it's been a person. I said,
Yeah.
how do you fit up there? Like, how's that comfortable?
At what
It has
point
to
though
be
did
hot.
he like get that squatters thing?
Oh yeah.
If he was in them states, if he stayed in there for 30 days, did that
Mhm.
legally mean that was his residence
Yeah.
after 5 years?
Oh my gosh! Like
That's scary too.
It's
Don't even get me
creepy.
started on
Yeah.
squatters. That's like a loophole that should have been
That shouldn't
fixed.
exist.
for a long time.
Yeah. We playing a game tonight?
Oh, we sure are. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back for a game. What's all that shit?
That's a big word for Emma.
I wish I could do that with my voice. That would be fucking.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm so bad.
We're putting that in.
Yeah.
That's a big word for Emma.
Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. See, I can't do the Elmo, but I can do
Yours-
Mickey Mouse.
yours sound more like South Park than anything. Right?
Do we have a problem here? Oh.
Yeah.
Not you, Peter. The organization, Peter.
That's my lowest.
Yeah. No, I'm sure
See,
you're
I
gonna cut
feel
it,
like you're
but
Cartman
not without
now.
a lot of cringe.
That will be bloopers.
You're gonna watch it and you're gonna feel real bad.
No, I don't give a fuck. He gives a
You-
fuck. I don't.
You do a good Cartman.
No.
No.
I don't know.
What about Butters?
Hey there, Mr. Weeder, what do you know? Do you have to tinkle tinkle? Oh yes, I do. Thanks.
We could all pose for a picture that you could get.
Is that good?
I have to make sure it's still recorded, just in case. 'cause
Can I ask Cameron, is it recording? It's not gonna stop.
And we trust Cameron.
Cameron, we trust.
What?
Don't worry about him.
He's crazy.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. So are we ready? You ready to play a game?
We're ready. Let's get loose.
Loosey goosey. All right, and we're back. Today, we're gonna play a brand new game of my creation. It's over under. I didn't really make over under,
Lots of people do it.
but I made a game for it. So
Woo!
today, you're gonna place your bets. All right. We'll be playing this little game, and I'll give you a stat or a factoid. All right. And we're gonna test your knowledge. You're gonna tell me if you think it's over or under the number that I give you.
Okay.
All right? And there are bonus point opportunities in this game.
All right.
Okay. So if you get the correct answer, you get a bonus point chance.
Is that to give the others a chance because I win so much?
No, honestly, it's to help with the fucking tie shit that you put me through in the last month.
How do we say if we want to be
Yeah.
over or under?
I will give you a number, and you're just gonna say you're betting over or you're betting under the number regarding the fact.
So it's just gonna go like you ask Megan first, then Cody, then me, and then whoever gets it gets a point.
And that's the other change.
So that's what we're trying to get to.
I'm going to pick who answers first.
Oh, okay.
I like
Each
that.
time.
I
Each
feel like
time.
we need to get some like little wide erase boards and write our answer on them.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
That'd be cool.
That
So
would be cool.
for
yeah.
next time,
That would be cool. That'd be much.
much better.
I really like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so here we go. First offering for our over 100 here at Threddit. How many different species of butterflies are there? Over or under 10,000? Megan.
Over.
Got an over for Megan.
I know this because there's 20,000 species of butterflies. It's over.
How do you know that?
So he knows this.
Over.
You're correct.
Woo!
You're all correct. It is over.
Wait, when did you find out this little bit of knowledge?
Yeah.
I was bullshitting,
Yeah, I was
hoping
about to
that
say,
I
I was
was.
like, what in the world?
Because oddly enough, like it's 19,000.
I feel like.
That's
Okay, now that I'm
crazy.
right.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I've read that somewhere.
Yeah. The way he said it so confidently,
Right?
it's so like
like
he knew.
All right, so here we go. We're all tied up right from the get-go. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to prevent this.
That's what he's saying.
Now, I'm gonna test some real knowledge here. How many different branches of the government are there? Over or under 4? Willow.
I want to say under.
Under for Willow?
Dude, I don't know. I feel like this is a trick question. I feel like.
I know this. I remember it from school.
Yeah.
I don't at all, but I'm gonna go over.
Over? Okay. Megan?
Under.
Under? and it is under.
Okay, is
There's
it
three
three?
branches.
Okay, that's what I. Okay.
Okay.
Cameron was telling you the wrong
okay,
answer.
So now, you both have an opportunity for bonus points here.
Okay.
If you can give me the names.
Yeah, that's not
of the
happening.
three branches.
Okay. I am thinking I'm probably gonna be wrong. I know there's three. You have like
I know one starts with a C.
the judicial,
Oh.
supreme judicial. I don't know
I did
actually.
not pay attention in civics.
C.
I remember the song. Do you guys remember the video they would show us of maybe School of Rock?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I remember them doing this video on this specifically, which is how I remember it.
It's
and I
not
can
gonna
see it
happen. I
all.
have no idea.
Was I right on any of the ones I named?
What did you say?
Supreme and judicial.
One of them.
Supreme.
Nope.
Judicial.
Oh, judicial. Civic?
Nope.
Okay, no. I'm thinking
See,
of
I'm
like
think-
different kind of courts.
Right. That's what I thought. I have no idea. Way
So
to make
was
me look like
judicial?
an idiot. Completely.
The
Just
House
give it
of
to-
Representatives?
No.
Okay.
You said you got one right. I'm not gonna be able to get.
To get all of them, you
Yeah.
think if you could get like maybe 3 bonus points.
That's why it's a bonus. It's supposed to be hard.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
it's
not
not
getting the
supposed to be
bonus.
easy, damn it.
Yeah, no.
I'm not getting
All
the
right,
bonus.
we didn't get the bonus. It is the judicial, the executive, and legislative.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
would
no.
never gotten it.
All right, that's
You
fine.
remember that.
That's fine. So now we have Megan and Willow in the lead with 2 points. Here we go. Number 3 here at Over or Under on Threddit. I need to read this. On June 27, 1999, a man by the name of Tony Hawk completed the legendary skate move, the 900. How many times did he attempt that trick that day before he landed it? Over or under 15? Go.
You know what? This is a trick question. This is a trick question. I think he got lucky, and I think it's under.
Cody's got under, okay?
Over.
Over for Megan. Willow?
I'm gonna say under.
Under. And Cody and Willow would be
That's right.
correct.
'Cause normally you'd think practicing a trick like that would
It
take.
is under 15.
Is it like 10?
But now, bonus points if you can give me the exact number.
I would be guessing. I'm gonna say he got it on his first try.
You would be wrong.
Damn it. Just give a number.
Anything under 15.
After Willow says it, before you tell her if it's right or wrong, or before you tell us the answer, I want to give it a try. I know it doesn't count, but I
Did you read my
Okay.
paper?
She
No,
wants
I
to
can't
participate.
see you.
I guess 10.
10? And you know, I watched this the other day on ESPN for like 2 hours, and I might have overheard something.
Me?
Guess
no,
not.
no, I black out to that shit.
You don't listen.
No, fuck that shit. It puts me to sleep. I'm gonna say 8.
Is it 5?
7.
Is it 5?
It's 12.
Oh.
I was never gonna say 12.
Okay. Okay. Now, Willow is out in front
Woohoo!
with 3 points.
Girl power.
Cody
Fuck
and
you,
Megan have
Cody.
2. just to remind the folks at home, Cody has won the last 2 in a row and is feeling pretty strong up until this point right here.
No, I'm gonna make a
We're
comeback.
gonna make that.
Willow is shaking.
Stop.
4th offer in here at Under with Threddit. In the spirit of the upcoming Olympics, how many gold medals does the U.S. men's basketball team have? Over or under 12?
Who's going first?
Cody.
Under. Complete guess though.
Under for Cody.
I have no idea.
Over or under 12 gold medals for the U.S. men's basketball team? Under. 2 unders. Megan?
I want to say over because I feel like we do the best in basketball, but I'm gonna say under.
You're all gonna say under, huh? You're all incorrect.
Oh, it is over.
Damn.
It's over.
Go us.
Okay, so that's the best part about this game. There's bonus point opportunities that I will now extend to everybody.
Thank you.
Starting with Megan, how many do we actually have? Closest number wins the bonus point.
I like that.
Can we get a cap number to not go over just so I don't think anything
No.
fucking ridiculous?
No.
But he can give us a good cap.
You judge that based off of the number he
This would
gave.
help.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Anyways, I'm gonna. Why do I have to go first? Because I'm doing the
Because
worst.
I'm in the hole. No, I'm in the hole. I'm losing.
Willow, you go first.
I picked Megan.
I don't want to be chosen.
Just gotta get close to the actual number. So we know it's over 12.
This is like.
I'm gonna say 19.
19? Okay. Cody?
I was gonna say that.
Sure.
I'm gonna do a Price is Right move real quick. 20.
Okay.
I'll say 16.
Less.
I will give you double points because you got it exactly.
Holy shit, really?
Yep.
Really? Double points?
Yeah, because I can.
This game is rigged.
Yes, the U.S. men's basketball team has 16 gold medals.
Damn.
Just another fun factoid. Only 4 countries have won the gold medal in basketball.
So I was right on that.
The USA with 16. The Soviet Union with 2. Yugoslavia with 1. And Argentina with 1.
Never heard of their teams ever.
So I do listen to some things because I was right on that. We hold the most. Do I get a point for that?
No.
Why do you hate me? What the
I
fuck
don't.
did I do?
Yeah, you're begging right
Yeah,
now.
you're begging for points. I can't allow that.
Sure, I'm begging.
I love how you had to do the Price is Right and go be
I would
like,
knock her ass off.
Everybody knows. Willow is running away with it with 5 points right now.
oh my goodness, you will be okay if you don't win one.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think you will.
I don't even want to hear you bitching.
Yeah,
Because I'm good.
You're not good. You just price it and write the price is right to everyone else's answers.
It's called strategy.
it is a strategy.
Nah.
I'm sorry you guys aren't using any kind of strategy.
Stop playing.
I think I'm gonna stump you guys on.
Okay.
Like they
So
lost.
how many lines are on a football field? Damn it, Pickles!
Pickles not today.
How many lines are on the football field?
How many lines?
I was trying so hard.
Specifically, how many yard lines? Yes. How many yard lines are there on a football field? Over or under? 99.
Who are you selecting?
Megan.
Yeah, you better watch out tonight, Chris. If you guys don't know, that's my husband, and I'm gonna fucking kill him later.
Do the end zone line count?
I don't know. Can you do that?
I don't know either.
Megan, what you got? Over or under 99? Cameron, do not help her.
You said over or under 99?
Yep. How many yard lines are there on? No. Cameron.
What happened? I didn't say anything.
What's he doing?
Trying to help you.
I'm just the producer over here. Everything's okay.
I don't know. I don't like sports.
Do you want me to go first?
Willow, go ahead.
It's under.
Under for Willow.
I'm gonna say
Under for Megan.
I do think it's on there.
Under. You're all correct.
Yeah.
You're
It is
welcome,
under.
guys.
thank you, Willow. Do you like football?
No, I watch it because of him.
So you think
That's it.
the man who watches it doesn't even know?
I've never counted the lines, but I'm hoping there's a bonus. And
No bonus. No
Oh.
bonus.
Thank
Well,
God for
why is
that.
There are 98.
Oh my god.
There are 98 yard lines
Because end zone lines don't
because the
count.
end zone lines are not a yard line.
Okay. I mean, they technically...
It's an end zone line, not the yard line. The yard lines start from the end zone.
So how
So
do
there's
we...
98 dashes to the next end zone.
Okay.
I should have known that because I was in color guard and we had a march on the field. I should
You got it right. You helped us.
I
out.
know, but I didn't know it was 98. I thought it was like more like 80.
So what's the score right now?
Willow.
We all know a football field is 100 yards.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Well, I thought we were all under that assumption.
So, Willow is still running away from it. It's not even close. 6 points for Willow. I mean, just killing it. And 3 for you.
Y'all are halfway there.
I feel attacked.
So, here we go. Number 6. How many posthumous albums does Tupac Shakur have to his name? Over or under 5?
You wanted to play this game, so
How many what?
albums.
How many albums does he have posthumous, meaning like after his death?
Oh.
How many
Oh.
albums after he died does he have to his
And
name?
what's the number that you...
Over or under 5?
It's still under. I know there was more than one, but...
Going under?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's still under.
I'm thinking over.
You said over?
Yeah.
And Megan would be correct.
Megan.
Wow.
Now, bonus point. How many does he have?
7?
Can we still try or no?
Why do you have to do that to me? This man. You guys better watch him. though.
Sure. You can, but it won't count though.
It's 6.
You scared me, bruh.
It's 6.
Oh,
He was right.
Now I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
Pickles, move.
This is our cat Pickles making his YouTube debut. They goes.
Pickles, get out of here. No, don't sit.
He hates his ass scratched.
What is that? He really
That's that look
likes
he's
it.
about to fuck me up.
Oh hell
He's
nah.
getting in the fuck.
Damn it, Pickles, no!
Alright, I'm sorry.
No!
Got him right.
No, kitty, that's a bad kitty!
That's my papa.
Kitty's being a dildo.
And for a brief intermission while we get our camera. Put him in front of the camera. Show everybody.
Little shit. This is Pickles. Hey, Pickles.
He's so cute. He just popped him. He's coming right back.
He's like, he has more.
He's like, oh no. Pick Cameron, get the cat. Please. He's about to jump back up here.
Yeah, he's waiting for his opportunity.
I wish with cats you could give them like a bone or a treat to keep them on.
This is pickles.
No, that makes it worse.
For like a little bit, and then they're like,
I don't know how catnip works. What the hell is it?
it's an herb. You can grow it.
Yeah, it looks like weed.
Oh, look, he's
When did we start giving cats something that makes them a psychopath?
It only does it for a
It's
second.
like this, yeah, real quick. And then
After that, they're like
knock
very
out.
relaxed.
Oh, so the whole purpose of it is to relax them.
Right,
Yes.
right. They're real strong for real quick, and then they're like,
So you can like put it on their toy or something. They'll go crazy for a few minutes and
he's
then
trying
they're
to
done.
get the frog.
Do
He
you
does
have
this every night.
Help.
One night he jumped up there to get it and he fell and hurt himself. His hair fell
Aw.
off because he got a bad bruise.
Really?
bad bruise.
A
Yeah.
bad
He's like, y'all talking shit.
Aren't cats always supposed to land on their feet?
He did not.
He went or so on the way
No.
down.
Myth busted.
But anyway, back to our game here. So, there's some also part of the new rules here. We've gone 6 rounds now. Willow's up with 6. Megan's got 4. Cody's got 3. After the 7th question, only the top 2 will remain.
Elimination. So there's no way I can.
What if me and Cody are tied?
There it is. It'll be a rock, paper, scissors playoff
Alright, that's where I shine.
to get into the
That's where I
final.
shine.
So, here we go. Number 7. Congratulating my Boston Celtics for winning yet another championship this year. How many championships have the Celtics won in total? Over or under 15? Willow.
I'm gonna say under.
Megan.
Over.
Over. This really really separates the men from the girls here.
Does it? Because that's not good. I'm supposed to be tied with the girl. With one
Megan,
girl.
what did you say? You would be correct.
Fuck.
Over 15.
No, it's
Now,
just me.
Megan, there is a bonus.
How was the majority of them about sports? And
How many do the Celtics actually have, Megan?
18?
Damn, she got it.
Yeah!
So we're tied.
Hell yeah.
And Cody's eliminated.
How does that feel not to win a game?
it hurts.
It's okay, you'll be fine.
It hurts in here.
That's how we felt.
Sorry.
Do you hear that? I'm playing the world's tiniest violin for you right now.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in
So-
you, Chris.
I'm sorry. So we have a real barn burner here. We got a tie going into the final 3 rounds. There are 3 more questions, and there are no more bonus questions.
Okay.
So here we go. Number 8, between Megan and Willow, here on this first edition of Over Under on Threddit. How many times was Leonardo DiCaprio nominated for an Oscar before he won one? Over or under 8?
I know this.
I'm gonna say under.
Under for Megan?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is under.
I won?
No, there's still more rounds.
So Megan, if you get
I
this
don't
next
listen.
question right, you win. So, here we go. Offering number 9. How many different types of cheeses are there? Over or under 1,500? I'll say 1,500, just so everyone knows. I'm just, for clarification, in case people don't like that. I know some math teachers yelled at me for saying that in high school and not 1,500.
Yeah, they'll be like 15,000?
What do you mean? Under 1,500.
I'm gonna say.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say under.
I'm going to say under as well.
Under for Willow. You're both wrong.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I just-
Willow, it would have been very strategic of you to pick opposite. That was, you're trying to beat.
I
But
knew I should have said over.
it's fine. Yeah, over, and I picked a lower number because there are over like 2,000 different kinds of
I know
cheeses.
there's a lot of cheeses, but I'm like
Seriously?
that
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's a lot of fucking cheese.
Yeah, I was surprised with the number too.
Yeah, when I go to Aldi every time and I see all the different cheeses they have, I'm like, damn.
Megan has now won our first ever edition of Over Under here on Threddit.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
How does it feel to be defeated, honey?
Boom, bitch.
Not, not good.
All right, and how about this? I got one more just for funsies.
Okay, this is just for fun. Whoever gets this one right gets to
Give me 20
go
bucks.
last on the next round if we remember. Oh yeah, we will because we're doing it right after this. Double recording night. My brain.
How many seasons of Grey's Anatomy is there? Over or under 18?
Willow's gonna get this. Over.
It's over. Can we say how many?
Cody?
This is so stupid. This is fucking stupid.
I gave you all the sports questions. You fucked it up.
Here we are at Grey's Anatomy.
I'm gonna take a guess at the final number as well.
No, it's what was the?
Over or under
Okay.
18?
Don't you dare say under.
Oh,
It
we
is-
watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy together?
No, but I do know that there is 19 seasons.
No.
No.
Oh shit.
So confident.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because
I know the figure on
When
the.
super confident and actually get it right.
It worked one time.
It's
Okay,
so-
20.
23.
I gotta turn my paper around. Hold on. I read it really small. 26.
Oh
Damn.
shit. There's only like 20 on Netflix.
So I get to go last when we do the next round. I get to put my answer in last.
For the next game?
Just the
The first round.
yeah.
We'll honor that. That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. You won the game.
I made that little bonus edge
Yeah.
to this.
And
I
you-
did not think I would win Grey's Anatomy. Let me tell you.
You won the game. That puts you in the record books.
Hot take. I think that show is just it makes me cry way too much. Like I can't watch
Well, I
it.
mean, after that's what I'm saying. I think there's only like the 20 seasons on Netflix, so that's why I was like 20.
I know this shit.
Yeah, but no, they're still making new episodes and everything. Oh,
It's still-
yeah, it's still going.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the show that
26
never
seasons.
ends.
and that's why I'm over here. I'm only on season I think 5 right now. That's why I'm over here.
Oh.
I've seen clips like here and there, like other like episodes, like in the future and stuff. But
Yeah.
me and him started watching it, and I was like, this is. And me and him agreed that he's like, what is that? Like, what's going on? Because we watched The Good Doctor, which was a better show. We have 1 season left for that. We didn't even finish that.
We
It was
never
like
did finish
9
it.
seasons or
That was
something.
so good.
I've seen a little bit of both, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Grey's Anatomy
Yeah.
is not my jam.
No, I watched it like with my parents when we were growing up. They would watch
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
You know, I'd watch it, but I'm like,
I feel like after I guess like all the main characters, because all of it, they all eventually like leave. So what's the point
Right.
in watching it?
Right.
So.
And then they had that spin-off too
Oh yeah.
with the redheaded lady, Meredith. No, that's the main character.
No, April.
Maybe. I forget. This was fun, guys.
I hope you enjoyed Over Under here at Threddit.
I enjoyed winning.
Yeah, so now Cody has 2 total wins, and you've relinquished the belt.
I'm quitting this podcast.
All right. Well, anyway, we will be back again very shortly with another episode here from Threddit.
And hey guys, please make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all the things, and give us 5 stars if you like this podcast. It helps boost our podcast, and we could really use that.
Oh yeah. I'm Chris.
I'm Cody.
I'm Willow.
I'm Megan.
Peace.